Right. Let's is all my stuff working? Is my stuff actually working? I don't know. All my stuff working. Wait, where's my music? Where's my music? Where's my music next? Ah, crap. Oh, I gotta fix that. Hold on a minute. There we go. Found it. Okay. So, hold on, I'm just gonna get this. There we go. I'm gonna put that. Yes! There we go! We are going to be enjoying this good and simple stream today. I'm going to be going over a couple things. Obviously, I have a couple announcements to make. I will let you guys know this now. That will be in a separate video that will be coming out today. It'll also be a shorter video. But without further ado, I'm actually going to be going straight into the tier list today, because I think I'm going to make this a regular thing where if I do keep doing YouTubing as I am doing it, a lot of my content I'm doing new games and ones I really enjoy, and once I find one I really enjoy, I like stick to it a bunch. But for today specifically, I'm going to be focusing on just ranking all the games that I've actually played. And surprisingly enough, I've played quite a few new games this year. So, yeah, I think that's just how it is. Quick question is, who else is actually in here, though? Is anybody actually in here? I don't think there is. Nobody's here. I see nobody in the chat. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna be doing the, it's gonna be a quick stream today, guys. It's gonna be a very quick stream, because I'm just ranking all the different games that I've actually played this year. Then after that, I will be uploading the video for today, just because I got other things I gotta get done today. So, let's just move into the. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be moving into the. Yeah, just gonna be moving up to the next one. Yep. Yep. Just gonna move straight into it. Wink. Yeah, that probably came off all of a sudden. Probably should adjust that though. Alright, so here is the list of new games I've actually played. Not like a lot, but definitely more than I thought I played this year. A lot of these are specifically new games I have played for my channel. Not just ones I've actually played on my own, but ones I have actually done for the channel. So, we're just gonna get this started right off, right nice and easy. For those who actually come in, welcome in either way. Alright, let's get started. The first of the games that I've actually played, that I have on here, that I've recorded, that I have not played before, Valiant Hearts, The Great War. A visual and storytelling masterpiece. In that being said, I can't say it's actually like an S or an A. I'm going to have to be putting Valiant Hearts at B. The reason I'm putting it at B is nothing against the game itself. It's just the fact that I wish there was more to it. I beat this game in literally one stream. It was very short, but it was really well done. B is above average, okay? B is above average game, one I would definitely recommend to other people. It's one that I genuinely really enjoyed, and I'm going to be putting it here. Storytelling's great. Storybook style, art, I think it's really good. Definitely a recommended game. Next we got Buckshot Roulette. This is one that I have played with friends, and one that I have done a video for on my channel. I'll be honest, it is a very short game. You can do a lot with it, I guess, but I can't say it's like amazing. It definitely hits the internet by storm, but I'm not going to be putting it up to where Valiant Hearts is. Buckshot Roulette is definitely one of those games that was almost like a gimme, because it feels like there was supposed to be like a lot of lore into it. like, it's almost like they were catering to like game theory and so on, because it felt like there was stuff in it that they were going to do, and maybe like ARG and stuff, whatever. I don't know, but it's gonna be a C. I'd say it's a good game. I'd say it's a good game, but you definitely want to do it with other people. Yo, welcome in, Agent Lay. How you doing, man? Welcome in. We're gonna be going on to the next game of R.E.P.O. This is a roguelike, surprisingly enough. This is like one of those games that is like, you could just play this a lot. Like, you just could play it a lot. And I think that's good. One of my issues with this game, though, is... well, I guess the fact it is cheap, so it makes it really easy to access. But I can't say it's, like, up to the same quality of some of the other ones. The ones that are higher, I'll be very biased. I enjoy story more than I do just simple gameplay. But I'm going to be putting R.E.P.O. along with Buckshot Roulette. Going to be putting it right here. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's a good game. And I think it's nice, but it definitely isn't exactly my style of game, even though I did enjoy playing it. It can get a little bit old really fast, especially if you aren't good at the game and get really frustrated easily. But either way, I think it's a good game. Definitely one that people would like. Welcome in, Larry. How we doing? Next game, Undertale. Undertale. Okay, so some people might be a little against me on this one. I think Undertale is an amazing game. Story-wise, it's great. The mechanics are cool. Art is simple, but also very, it catches you. It very much catches you. The twists at the end are great. It's a cheap game, and it definitely gives you a lot, and there's a lot of replayability with it. For Undertale, I am sorely tempted to put it into S, but I can't bring myself to put it into S. I'm putting it at the top of A tier. Some people are going to hate me for this one, but I'm putting it at the top of A tier. If it can pass Undertale, then you know it's like that good of a game. But this is also just me. I think the game is top quality, but something has to gatekeep A, and Undertale, I would honestly say, is one of those games there. Welcome in the Drive Within. How you doing today, man? So personally, I would definitely put Undertale at A tier, Valiant Hearts at B tier. The others right now are at C tier. Like, B is, like, anything B and above are games I would personally recommend to other people, just because I genuinely really enjoyed it. A tier is like those top quality games that are like, yeah, you really need to play this. It's that good. But S tier is like, you have to, but you absolutely have to. Fair enough, but for you, Undertale is S tier for sure for you. And that's okay. This is my tier list, and you guys can make your own tier list. We can all have our own tier lists. But I definitely agree. Like, it's really like right in between S and A for me for Undertale, but I definitely got to say that Undertale is just the gatekeeper for me for A. But that does not say that it is a bad game. It is a top quality game. Now, on to the Henry Stickmin collection. This is a fun experience. Like, just a very fun, humorous, and just enjoyable experience. There's a lot of replayability too. I would definitely say for Henry Stickmin, I can't say it's A tier, because the thing about this game is it's almost way too simple. You really are just clicking and choosing all the choices. The visuals are amazing, top notch. And the fact that it's like episodic, and then at the very end you have a variety that shows you the different options. It's very similar to Undertale in that your choices will govern what happens later. And I think that's cool. I wish I had played Henry Stickmin when it started to come out, so then my choices actually had more of a consequence to them, I guess, later on. Like, if I stuck with one specific thing all the way through at the beginning, but I didn't. I'm gonna be putting Henry Stickmin at the top of B tier, though. I think Henry Stickmin at the top of B works. It's definitely a game I recommend for other people to try out. There's a lot of references in it that I got in it, because it's definitely a reference game. But there's also a bunch I didn't get. So it kind of left me a little bit of the loop. Out of the loop, but I think it's definitely a quality game. Valiant Hearts, Henry Stickmin, very good, very solid. I can't put it at A tier, but still very, very good. Now, On to the next game of Nice Day for Fishing. This is one that a friend of mine recommended, and it was the one that he, after winning a contest, decided that he wanted me to play. It's good. It's nice. But there's some elements to it that get a little bit droll. The reason why I say droll is because most of it is, well, guess what? It's all about fishing. You know, it's literally all about fishing. And I don't think that's bad at all. I think there's a lot of good story elements to it. I think the art style, the pixel format is really cool. I like pixel games. I do like the pixel style. Unfortunately, I can't really say it's one I would recommend to other people so much as I think it's a very good game. But I am going to be putting it at the top of C for right now, just because it is a game I would definitely say is quality, but there's not... I think I didn't get too far into it to the point where I could say it's like, I genuinely think it's one of the best games ever. But I definitely am putting Nice Day for Fishing at the top of C. Great game, but not like a favorite of mine, you know what I'm saying? I should get back to playing it one of these days, but it's one of the... I would say, like, these are the games where it's like, I've played it, it's nice, but I don't think I'll be coming back to play it often. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Honestly, A tier is a solid spot for Undertale. It's a very charming game that you found to be life-changing. Oh, I'm sure you have found it to be life-changing. Yeah. Next, we are on to Cuphead. And Cuphead... Oh, man. Cuphead is a frustrating game beyond belief. Let me just say that now. The fact that you have to go through bosses is cool. It's a boss fight gauntlet where you're just going through boss fight after boss fight after boss fight. It's a simple story. Art is really cool. The fact it's all hand-drawn, every single thing, just goes to show how much effort and time was put into it. I've yet to play the DLC. Some people want me to play it, and I want to play it too, but it's going to be a bit before I can. Though I am planning to play it hopefully this next year. Cuphead, Don't Deal with the Devil. I'm putting it in A tier. It's definitely one of those games I will come back to because I genuinely think it's one of those games that I could just come back to, sit down, play a couple bosses, and I need to play the DLC. I definitely need to play the DLC. I'm very excited for it. It's also a big game with a couple of my friends, and they were like, yeah, you should play this. I'm like, okay. So, putting it at, like, high A tier. I can't say it's S tier just because of how frustrating it is at times. But, you know, when you look past the frustrations, it's very good. And I've also realized it's also a very short game if you are good at the game. Like, very good at the game. You can finish this game within an hour. It's that fast. But that doesn't say that you can't have the ability to play it again and again and again. Try out new builds. It's good. Definitely a game I would highly recommend to people who want, or maybe even enjoy this type of gameplay style. So, yeah, Undertale and Cuphead, 2 A-tier games where a child character with awesome powers tries not to get their soul taken. True! That's very true. Crazy how that works. Cuphead, top of A-tier for you. You really enjoy hard games, beat everything on expert mode. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not trying expert mode for, I think, a bit. I don't wanna actually get mad at the game just yet. I enjoyed the game when streaming it, but there are some points where if you play it for too long, I'm just like, I just can't. But definitely high A for me. Next, we are on to R.E.P.O. R.E.P.O is definitely one of those games I'm putting into B tier immediately. The reason I say this, R.E.P.O is definitely a game that you want to play with friends. That's the thing. You really want to play R.E.P.O with friends. And that's where a lot of the fun experience comes, because I was introduced to this by a group of friends, and they're like, yo, you gotta get this, you gotta play it, and you gotta play it with us. They were like pressuring me into playing. I'm like, fine, alright, I'll do it. And it's become one of my favorite multiplayer games, just because of the wacky and zaniness of what you can do as one of these little android bots. The monsters are creative. They're still updating the game too. And I would definitely say this is one that I would recommend playing just with people. This is definitely a multiplayer game, but you can play it on your own, and I've tried to do that. It's hard, but it makes you really think and try to be as careful as you can. I think this is definitely a recommended game. Can't put it above Henry Stickmin, per se. But R.E.P.O is by far a very quality game that I have played this year. And I'm pretty sure it also came out this year. So, yeah, I'm definitely putting it near the top of B tier for sure. R.E.P.O is a fun one for you, yeah. Never played R.E.P.O? If you got a bunch of friends and you're willing to go and suffer together, there you go. Maybe try it out. Right. We're going on to Stardew Valley. Oh, Stardew Valley. Oh, this is a game I have sunk hours upon hours into. The reason why is because I do like the farming sim games. You can have your own farm, you can do mining, you can do fighting monsters, you can get married, you can have like multiple festivals, you can make wine. Oh, it is so good. Can I put it at S tier though? That's hard. That is very hard because I kind of want to. But is it better than Undertale and Cuphead? I think the fact that Stardew Valley has so much replayability, there's so much you can do with it. Characters are charming. It's also still going to be getting updates is pretty good. Oh, I don't know. It's really close, but I think for the purposes of doing this, I'm gonna have to put Stardew Valley as the first S tier game for me. Personally, for me, this is a game I know I can just sit and play without thinking or having a care for the world. It's definitely one of those games I'm absolutely putting at S tier for me. S tier, Stardew for S. S for Stardew. Let's do that. Yo, welcome in, Armaslave. Welcome in, Queen. How we doing today? How we doing? Your cousin Christopher Madigan made the music for the Cuphead game. You were talking to him while you were watching the Game Awards. He was nominated in 2017 for Best Score Music. Dang, really? Wow, we got a celebrity in here. Welcome in. How we doing, Arma? Dang, this is a small world, apparently. And good timing, too. Welcome in. How we doing? Stardew would be even a B for you, and that's fair. That's fair. Stardew is not necessarily a game for everybody in the sense of, like, everybody's playstyle is different. I enjoy Stardew Valley because I genuinely just enjoy that playstyle. It's not like it's, like, the absolute, like, favorite of mine. Like, I got games I genuinely enjoy much more than Stardew, but it's definitely a game I can see myself coming back to for hours. Yeah, but that's actually really crazy. Welcome in, though. That is pretty cool, Arma. I'm happy to have you into the stream, by the way. Gail, you've been found. Yo, Proto, how we doing, man? I have been found. And Default. People are finally actually showing up, it looks like. Welcome in, guys. I'm just going to be moving straight into the next one. Poppy Playtime. Okay, now, this is a bit of a hot take. I'm going to be very honest with you. Poppy Playtime, it says Chapter 4 on it, but I played Chapters 1 and 2 last year, and I played Chapters 3 and 4 this year. I am divided. Here's the thing. I think Poppy Playtime is a very good game. It is a part of the horror genre, but there's a charming aspect to the gameplay, the characters, the visuals. I think it's really good. And yet, the last chapter was not the greatest. Chapter 3 is by far the peak chapter in my mind. But Chapter 4 was still good to a point, but it definitely needed a little more time in the can. There were some glitches that ended up happening for me. I got kind of tired while playing the game too, and I don't know if that was just because I was genuinely tired or it was the game itself. But Poppy Playtime, just because of where it is still and where it's possibly going to go, I am going to put it at A tier, but it's going to be at the bottom of A tier for me. Still a very quality game if you do like the horror genre. I do think it's very cool, but it passes Henry Stickmin and R.E.P.O and Valiant Hearts and the others, but I can't say it passes Cuphead for me right now. And yeah, it's gonna be at the bottom of A tier for me, at least for right. Stardew is tough because it's a little too open-ended for you. You adore it, but you often get overwhelmed wondering what you should do. Yeah, that's like one of the things. You have to like come up with your own ideas of what you want to do. And that's okay. That is totally okay. Well, welcome in everybody who's actually watching. Obviously, these are my own takes. These are my own opinions. I'm giving my reasoning. But remember, you can also make your own tier list with these specific games in mind. Of course, you'll have to make it on your own. But if you want to actually post your own tier list of games that are some of your favorites, whether it be varieties and such, join the Discord down below and see what you can do with it. It's good. High playtime is B tier for you. Didn't enjoy it too much, and that is okay. I like it's bottom of A tier. It'd be like a high B tier, bottom of A for me, and that's why I put it over here. And the reason I have it at the bottom of A is just because I know there's a new chapter going to get released in due time, and hopefully it actually like rounds everything up, you know, really nice. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Next, we are on to Hades 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have not played Hades on the channel, but I have played through and beaten Hades alone and have still sunk many hours into the original game. Maybe I should play Hades on stream, just so people can see more about it, unless you've already played it. Either way, Hades 2 is going to be, surprisingly enough, I'm putting it in a high A tier. I'm going to put it underneath Undertale for now, just because I have not played enough of Hades 2 at the moment. If I play more of it, and I actually get through more of it, get more through the story, get through all that stuff, there's a good chance that Hades 2 is going to end up becoming an S tier game for me. I'm quite serious when I say that. You know what? I'll put it at... No, I do know it. I do know that Hades 2 is going to end up becoming an S tier game for me. I am going to put it in S tier because I know that once I sit and actually start playing it like crazy when I'm not having to worry about a stream, it's going to be S tier. It's going to be S tier. Also, congratulations to Hades 2 for winning. I think Hades 2 did win a game. One of the game awards for this year. Pretty sure a few of them did, but yeah, I do think a lot of these are going to, I think a lot of these are going to win a bunch of these, actually. I think a lot of these are going to win. I'm happy for how a lot of these won games of the year and such, but either way, really good stuff. I really enjoyed it, and I'm still going to be playing more of it. Those who actually watched the game of the year, what did you guys think? Do you think some of the games won what they did? Do you think some should have been better? I don't know. We'll see. Is it just me or is it blurry for a little? That's just my camera. It's just my camera. Unfortunately, it is just my camera. Turn up your quality. My quality of camera is not that good. I'll be very honest with you. But let me see if I can increase it. Unfortunately, I don't think I can increase it. Can I? No. Hold on. I'm just gonna adjust this a little bit, see if I can do this. Does that work? Does that work at all? Is your screen as well? Oh. Well, unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna have myself like this, I guess. I'll just be really long this time. Actually, that kind of works. I like that. The spacing is actually not too bad. All right. But back onto Bendy and the Ink Machine. This is one I played during Halloween, and I did it in one stream, but it was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed it. This is like, surprisingly enough, this was one of those games I didn't expect to be amazing. I'm gonna actually do this real quick. Oh, don't do that. Grab you, move you over. There we go. Now it looks a little bit better. There we go. Hades 2 won best action game. There we go. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember that now. So yeah, Bendy and the Ink Machine was truly a good experience. I definitely really enjoyed it. Some of the gameplay was a little wonky. I think it's simple. The art style is amazing. Characters were pretty cool. Story was Story was okay. Story was okay. I was a little confused at points, but not an overly hard game. You could literally play this within a few hours, and that's what I did. So I'm actually going to be putting Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'm not going to say it's like A tier, but I am going to be putting it at like high B. Definitely a high B for me. I think it's still really good. Definitely enjoyed it. And I think I could see myself playing that again. I do know there is another game for Bendy and the Ink Machine. I think it's like Bendy and the Dark Revival. I'll have to look into it in due time. But yeah, I do definitely think this is like, if you like simple horror, then this would definitely be one that I would recommend to people. Yeah, it was pretty good. Definitely worth it. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's. You know, once you know how to play the game, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. I mean, the game is not like amazing, obviously. The style of it is by far one of the most unique out there. The fact that this is like one of the this is the granddaddy of jump scare games. Like, this is like, it really redefined, I think, the horror genre. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I've yet to play any of the other games. Like, I don't know all the lore and stuff. I just know that this game definitely has made marks on history, and I think it is good enough to a point. Can I say it's a favorite of mine? No. Can I really recommend it to other people? I'll be very honest, and some people hate me. I'm putting it at the top of C tier. I'm not gonna put it at D tier. I still had a decent time with it. But it's not my game specifically, even after learning how to actually play it. I don't know what the other games are gonna be. I think Five Nights at Freddy's is still a decent game. It's short for one. I'm not one for the anticipation. I can't bring myself to just sitting in a room waiting for something else to happen. It's not my style of gameplay. I mean, once you figure out how to do it, it's not bad, it's not hard, but I can't say it's a game I personally would be saying it's like a favorite. I'm just gonna put it at the top of C tier. I definitely think it's better than some of these other ones just for the experience of it. But regardless, I will be playing the other games in due time, so my ideas might change. My thoughts on these specific games might change. And we will, we'll see what happens in the hopeful near future. Yeah, somebody's gonna hate me for that take. Alright, on to the next games. And these are all Metroidvania style games. Oh boy, Ori and the Blind Forest. I'm gonna be putting this one specifically, I'm actually gonna put this one at the top of B. I think it does edge out Henry Stickmin. Ori is by far a visual masterpiece. It looks so good. It makes you feel as well at the beginning and the end. Unfortunately, there's not as much feeling in the middle. There's a little bit, but not as much. The emotions are good for it. I think the best thing that makes this work is the visuals. Looks amazing. I struggled when first playing this game, Ori and the Blind Forest, because I was doing it with keyboard and that was it. I was just doing keyboard. That's all I know how to play it with. The next game I played with controller and that was much easier. But if you're gonna play Ori, you need to play it with a controller. I cannot stress how much you need to play it with a controller. Oh my gosh. I was so frustrated. But gonna be putting it here at top of B. It does edge out Henry Stickmin, I think. Barely. But definitely a game I recommend. If you like the Metroidvania style plays, and I didn't even fully explore this game, honestly, but you should definitely give it a check out. Definitely highly recommend it. Next, on to the sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I am putting this one, I'm going to put it right here near the top of A, right underneath Undertale. Ori, again, masterfully done. It's beautiful. It looks really good. Oh, and this one has better gameplay. Because one, you can actually fight characters and you're not just running away from them in Ori. In Ori and the Will of the Wisps, you actually get to fight. There's more ways to move around. There's more visuals. Oh, it's such a good game. And I just recently finished it, and that's why I'm also still like on that mindset of like how good it is. It's beautiful to me. So I definitely would say it is quality for sure. So I'm gonna actually, sorry, I had to change my thing back up. Nobody saw that. But Ori and the Will of the Wisps, if you play Ori and the Blind Forest, definitely give Ori and the Will of the Wisps a try if you have played the Blind Forest, because it is so good. I can't say it's better than some of the other games, but definitely top notch. Recommended. Definitely give it a try. Okay, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is one of those games that really kick-started a lot of what my channel is now. I don't think I'd be where I am now without it. It is an S-tier game. I still need to beat it on Steel Soul mode. I still need to get the rest of the achievements. Hollow Knight is by far one of the best games I have played this year, hands down. And that says a lot, okay? That says a lot, okay? It is such a visually stunning world. Characters are amazing. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Like, I don't think there are too many other games I could say that pass it. It's above Hades 2 for me right now, just because I have yet to play more of it. It's above Stardew Valley because, like, oh man, it's hard to say what is better and what is not. It's hard to say, but regardless of what Hollow Knight is, people have been saying what's better, Hollow Knight or Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm gonna be giving Silksong the edge in this one. I struggled a lot with Silksong. Do not get me wrong. I have struggled a lot with Silksong. But Silksong is still a better game, only in a couple of regards. One, there's more enemies to fight. That's one thing that did get me. I wish there were more enemies in the original Hollow Knight. I wish there was just more variety and stuff like that. Two, Silksong is a bigger game. There's more to it. Hollow Knight definitely has a lot of stuff in it, and I really enjoy it. But Silksong is a game that still has more potential. It still has DLCs that most likely will come out, and it's definitely going to be the best game that I have played this year, for sure. There are other games that I wish I had played, and some of these are games I wish I had played a lot sooner. I wish I had played Cuphead a lot sooner, Henry Stickmin, Undertale, Stardew Valley. I wish I played almost majority of these games. I wish I had played them sooner. That's how good many of these games are. And surprisingly enough, of all the games I played, none of them got into D tier. Like, C is like games that I think are genuinely good, but not ones I would go ahead and like recommend to everybody, you know? B is where these are games I would recommend to people for sure, because they're actually really high quality and definitely worth the experience. A is, oh, they're so good that you need to play it. Regardless of what happens, you need to play it and give it a shot. If you like those types of genres. Like, these are ones I recommend, like, oh yeah, go check it out. It's pretty good. I think it's good. These ones are like, if you play a game like this, you need to play this. That's what I'm saying. And then for S tier, highly recommend for pretty much anybody. Try it out. You need to. It's just that good. Obviously, Hades 2 might actually rank higher than Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley, if you like the Sims, like the Sim style farming and such, go ahead, do it. That's really good. But the Hollow Knight, yeah. Surprisingly enough, Hollow Knight was the best experience for gaming this year for me. Definitely what I would recommend the best. So this is my tier list. I'm actually going to quickly download this real quick, just so I have it. I'm going to be putting it into the Discord later. Would recommend playing Deltarune. It's from the same creator of Undertale. I do know that, and let me be very honest with you. Deltarune, there are going to be some games that will be that'll be coming out this next year. Some games I've yet to play that I will be playing this next year. I'm going to be getting my announcement video out pretty soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tier list video. It is a short stream. I got some other things I got to get done today. To be very honest with you, I have some other things I have to get done. I'm going to be putting up my announcement video. It's only a few minutes long, but regardless, I'm going to be getting that out in the next probably next half hour. I'm going to be ending this stream here just because I gotta get stuff done. There will be more in the future. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I know it's short. It's just how it is. I will be seeing you all in the next one. Thank you guys for showing up, for those who did, and for those who actually talked and such. Either way, I'll see you all in the next one. And until next time, guys, take care.